Yeah.
Sony. I didn't have the GoPro when I went to the Tetons.
I bet the Sony creates a pretty high-end video.
They would have to. I mean,
I think those are closely related to porcinis.
oh really? I wonder if they're edible then. That's where he came from.
Because going up over there at the trailhead, it's like 7 miles to the boulder field, right?
No, it's 7 miles to the summit.
Oh, so this would be way longer.
Oh yeah. That would probably be, I would venture to guess, close to maybe 9 miles roughly, give or take half a mile.
Yeah.
Because what they're basically saying is Long's Peak, the summit, which I'm really hoping that that's what the sign says, right?
Yeah.
If it says Long's Peak, then it says 7 miles. I would think it's to the summit, to the peak,
Not just to the
not to the boulder field, right? I mean, why fake people out and say, "Oh yeah, you got another mile to go"? What? You said 7,
Yeah.
right?
Well, that's the thing. Like who rolled the person probably rolling the thing was like, all right, we're here. How long?
Yeah. I'm tired. I am not going back up there. 7 miles.
Then how would you roll it over the boulder? You'd just be like, yep.
So that is always a really good question, because I've always wondered, like when I even do trail runs, right? It's like, with the exception of one, the United States Track and Field Association requires you to actually measure the trail. It has to be 100 miles.
Like it can't be GPS.
No, and it can't be just it cannot be just a summarized thing of, oh, well, we think it's 7 miles, 100 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be 100 miles.
Yeah. So there's this. So iMovie on the Mac.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good for like splicing together movies and things, like a video. And like for it being given to you from Apple, it's relatively good for most purposes.
Yeah.
But there's another one that's open source that just has a few more features that runs really well, at least on the little laptop
Mm-hmm.
and the liner. And it's called Shotcut.
Shotcut, huh?
It's all open source. It runs a little bit better on Linux, but
Look at that fog coming down.
it's something that you should look at to edit the
I-
videos.
Because I'm going to have to, because I want to at least try to put these things together and see if I can at least make a composition to put out on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm sure people will be like, yeah, you're an idiot, but now look at this tree. that aspen grew one way, but it's still, that is the most unique thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, like a struck or something.
I can't tell if that's an aspen or if that's some different tree that the aspen grew around. No, that's an aspen tree. And something ate it. Some bug ate. That's why I'm wondering if that was a pine tree. I've never seen bugs or beetles eat aspen. So that old piece of wood back there, that's what people take to make stuff out of, right?
Yeah.
See, now that's pretty. Look at the mountains that you can barely see as the mist. See, look at that. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that neat? That is so cool. Look at that, as the fog rolls by. I don't know if this will... That is so neat.
Yeah, you need to you need like the chest plates for your GoPro.
Well,
You can just record all of your.
I thought about that too, but a lot of times I have a back or a water vest, so that's why I bought the handheld.
Yeah. Because you really should document them all.
Well, I tried, but what I found was there are times when it's like, it's a pain.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So it's like, okay, I'll try to get it here, and then by the time I get home and look at it, it's like, that's kind of stupid. So.
No, I've been, because Robin and some other people got a whole bunch of like piano type stuff, like baby pianos, but one of them is like a legitimate, just small keyboard.
Wow. Oh, they had one. Remember they had one in their game room for a long time?
Robin and Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like you can record on it, and I feel like it's like when you're playing it or if you're just messing around with it, it always sounds worse until you hear it back. So like for you, you're like, oh, these aren't good videos, but it's still like interesting to see. People love looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
If you just like on YouTube,
yeah,
you don't like you can make a YouTube channel or.
Well, that's what I plan to do.
And you don't have to make your videos public for people to see them. You can just say, you can just like be like people at work. If you want to look at it, you just give them
the link to it. Yeah.
The link, and that's it. Like it's not like.
It's not my first time job, right? Like some of those guys, they use YouTube for making money.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm not here to make money. I mean, I have a halfway decent day job. So.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you don't want people just people searching in there for, you know.
Well, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind at least making some of those things public. I probably would even do this one too.
Like you don't have to make them public. You make them private, and just the links are there. So at least you have it documented and recorded.
Yep.
And for the most part, unless something huge happens, Google will keep posting them up on their website for a long time.
Yep. Well, I'm going to tell you right now. So it took us, it was 2.2 miles to here. So are you feeling pretty good?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel fine. So
and now we're going to go to Sky Pond.
Okay.
And then what we might want to do is we can make a loop to that other funky one if we have time and see. Because all these trails, they all kind of meet back together.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Alright, I'll do more recording on this guy then.
I mean, you got a lot of footage of Long's Peak, so on the GoPro.
Oh, did I? I don't know. But I still had like 30% battery life.
Probably like, I would say, a good 15, 20 minutes.
Well, that's good.
It was split up between like 17 or 18 clicks. So.
Uh, 95.50.
I do. It's like I feel a little different. No, not that.
Like I said, we don't go to the height that we were yesterday. Trailhead was 97.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the Huckleberry.
Let's see, left.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, I can hear my heart pounding in my ears.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think for me, it's worse for stopping. I love these purple wildflowers. They're beautiful. More of a purple pink, I think.
Yeah, the people at Long's Peak, like everyone that passed us, either going up or going down, besides that one guy, like they never stopped. They just continued to go.
Yep.
They're like, that's pretty.
Well, I mean, they probably live out in this area. And even if they're from like Idaho, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Idaho's got, 10,000, 12,000 peaks. Montana has probably 14,000 footers. That is just an interesting pattern, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? I mean, that is just the way nature creates a tree is amazing. That one's pretty ripe. Alright, God, stupid mosquito again. That's what I tell people. Come out while it's still here. It is okay. Well, looks like we're going up a little bit more.
We're doing it.
Well, we'll do the same strategy. Stop when we have to. Shortcut. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. He's getting the little seeds. Imagine that. Huh. Yeah, mosquitoes. Now there's another bush that kind of looks like a huckleberry, but it's not. It is severely bitter. I tried one.
Well, that's why those ones that you said were.
Oh,
I feel
that's.
like those were different than the bush that you were picking them off.
No, I think that's huckleberry.
I saw one that had a bunch of them.
Oh, you did?
But it looked different.
The ones that kind of look like a huckleberry, they actually grow below where the huckleberries grow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I thought those were huckleberries too, but they weren't. And they are really bad.
Because those ones do kind of look like wild blueberries.
They are. Oh,
Because like wild blueberries,
they're tiny.
they're bigger, aren't they? Like,
He said he didn't try them. I'm like, okay.
like this. This is the huckleberry?
Yep, that's huckleberry.
So there's a few on it.
Yep.
But see, like, these are bigger patches than ones. Like it is like a little bush. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, they don't grow very big. At least the ones I saw in the Tetons. They were not
So all
very.
of this is
That's all huckleberry.
these are all.
And bears love them. I mean, that dude's tongue was just going to town, just chowing on every huckleberry he could find. Well, that's not a shortcut. That's the river shortcut. That's the water. And people probably use that. It won't focus. Pretty little meadow. Huckleberry. There's a couple green ones in there, but have a very unique taste. And yes, I got bit by a mosquito.
This is pretty good for me. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what to do.
Man, sometimes, I don't know, I got bit by one at the apartment. And it was probably the largest. There you go.
Yeah, they're everywhere. They're short little ones. See, here's a bunch of them.
Yep. I'm taking the bear's food source, but
It's weird because they're like, these ones don't look fully developed.
that one tasted like a blueberry. That one was really good, actually. Here's one. Here's some right here, Charlie.
They're similar to blueberry, I'd
Yep.
say.
Oh, they are.
But they have that cut bottom.
Are they good?
Yeah. I think that's
There's another.
what's different.
Rocky Mountain. Wow.
Yeah, they're all over. These are all purple.
Yep. Oh my gosh, look at these guys. Oh, these ones are really good.
Yeah, they're like really dark purple.
Yeah.
You were right. They were excellent.
Like,
Aren't they
there's
good?
a bunch of them right in here.
Oh my god, I mean, they're
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah, no problem.
They're all right here.
Get to them before the bears do. And chipmunks.
Like I said, they're funny. They have that cut bottom.
Yep. Okay, so either they're not locals or they've never tried huckleberry. I thought everybody in the mountains knew about huckleberries.
They only grow between like 9,000 and 11,000.
Yeah, there's a certain range. You go beyond a certain point, they don't grow.
So you can't just bring them home with you.
No.
Try and grow 'em.
You could try. If you want to try to dig up one.
I've been trying to get.
If you could cultivate morels, you could become a gazillionaire.
It's tough. I mean, like cultivated ones, you don't get as many. But supposedly there are techniques. I've been reading lots of like lab studies done by the universities.
We meet again. Oh, some fly fishing. I love it. What's out here? I mean, is there what, cutthroat trout or?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I've seen a few already.
Oh, already? Okay. Wow. Do you guys see all the huckleberries back there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the huckleberries?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it was good. Well, if I wasn't a chicken, I'd probably swim, but I think I'm gonna skip this time.
Cold water.
Yep. Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
That is a beautiful alpine lake. I'm gonna get a picture.
See, so polypore, because that's the gills. That's how all the spores are released. but like,
Oh, that is what they eat.
so,
Okay.
but like the porcinis are white all the way through, which is weird.
Huh, interesting.
So it is slightly different.
Yeah.
But they're in the same family.
I'm thinking you probably don't want to eat that one.
Well, you don't want to eat any type of that, like those polypores, unless they're cooked.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like I said, I think we have gotten soft as like humans, and you probably could have eaten them at some point.
Well, there was a guy going through black, oh yeah. You know what, on the way back,
As it clears up,
yeah.
yeah, you'll be able to get a really good one. What's a fish?
Yeah, he jumped right out of there.
I didn't bring my sunglasses.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Jeez.
I left them in the glove box.
Yep, you always bring those things, especially if you're doing a backpack, because you know you've got plenty of room in the backpack.
And they're polarized, I can break through all that.
Yep. That's what Grandpa always had. Oh, look at him. See him moving in the shallows?
Yeah.
See that? Wow, what a pretty lake. All right, let's keep going. So how are you feeling? Are you feeling pretty good? No?
Yeah, I feel better than the past, like I said, like the first hike we went on, even being in Walmart, walking around, it just feels a lot better.
Oh yeah, see him? See a trout, rainbow trout?
Yeah. So, even if, you know, it's not like fully acclimation, I think it's much better.
That is pure, that is just amazing. You tell me what there is not to like about any parks.
After that hard rain, all these mushrooms are popping up.
Yep. Look at that flower. Look at that. That is amazing. I really thought about maybe Utah for retiring, but I don't know, maybe Colorado. All right, let's put in a couple of good miles. We're a good couple hundred huckleberries.
That's an amanita, that mushroom was.
Was it?
Yep.
Huckleberry, a huge huckleberry patch. Hopefully, those people left some for us at the end. I mean, they were like, oh, look at that one, Chuck. Look at that guy.
Oh yeah. See, that's different.
Yeah. The thing is huge. I don't see any berries on these. I wonder if...
These look too young.
Oh, see, that one might be a prime candidate for you. Somehow we could take that, Your mom and I tried to plant the dogwood tree one time, and it didn't work out well.
Yeah,
We weren't sure what it was.
Lucy has a whole bunch of trees for us. Cause she ordered 2, and like whoever was sending them to her
Uh-huh.
sent her like 15.
Wow.
She's like, well, I don't have 15 places to put all these big trees, so you guys can take them. And Liz wanted some, but we keep her leaving them over there. She's like, I'm not caught in these things.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Take 'em.
Yeah, huckleberries. They're all over. Now you tell me how pine beetles. I mean, that's pine beetle. They dug into there, ate the tar or whatever, and killed the pine tree. Where's the woodpeckers?
So wait, what lake was this?
Was this the lock?
I don't know.
Yeah, can't remember either. But Sky Pond is up here. No, I don't know what. No, I think we're coming up to the lock. Then there's the Sky Pond, and that's like one of the last ones on this trail. But that guy, remember that guy, Nick? There's like ponds up over that way. That he says that there are trails that way.
Yeah. Or my nieces can't handle going down. They're fine going up.
Well, let's put it this way. I don't think there will be, well, other than kind of towards the end, there wasn't too many really steep downhills. I think you should be okay.
That wasn't very steep going down over there.
Oh, that one there? Jeez. Yeah, you're right. Huh. Did you take an Advil?
Oh, yeah. I brought some.
Because that Advil has really helped my ankle. Says we're going about 1.3 miles an hour.
That's how far we've gone.
No, that's our speed. This thing's pretty accurate to like spot on to like right at the time that you look at it is what your speed is.
Yeah.
So like at this pace it's saying, well, you're going 2.2 miles. So if you kept this pace, you'd go 2.2 miles.
In an hour.
If you slow down, you might be going 1.1 miles. So
Oh yeah. So those are the ones. See, those are the ones that I would think that you want to make sure, like, since they're related,
uh-huh.
so you're gonna pick them. But the Amanitas, you don't really want to eat those.
Well, those ones, I would think that I would only maybe eat the cap part of it.
Yeah. The white part.
Yeah. That looked like a portobello mushroom. I mean, obviously you're saying it's the portobello the whole way through that way, not part of it.
No, porcinis.
Well, the porcinis, yeah.
Porcinis. The button mushrooms. So like the wild button mushrooms, I don't know if you ever, do you buy cremini mushrooms ever in the store?
Sometimes.
Creminis are exactly the same as button mushrooms, just they're brown.
Uh-huh.
So supposedly they have like just a slightly different color or taste. But the white button mushrooms are a cremini that was albino, or
Huh.
all white,
Interesting.
and they selected it. It grows in the exact same climate and temperature, and for some reason people prefer the white button over the creminis, and they sell the creminis for like $1 more,
Correct.
but they're basically the same mushroom.
I'm gonna have to say they introduced trout into this pond. There's no way that trout could have traversed. Oh, see him? See him right there by the log?
River? Oh yeah.
See him?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you should be eating all the damn mosquitoes. Right? Isn't that their job?
I hope so.
This is why Dual Survivor says every bit of water is contaminated.
You don't have one of those cool, like filter straws?
I thought about buying one. It was 19 smackabonis, and I thought, well, are we really gonna go into places now?
Oh, I was just saying.
No, the Maroon Bell 4-pass, yeah, you do need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hands down.
Andrew has a pretty cool, like water system because he likes going to the spring
Uh-huh.
and getting spring water, but he still filters it through like a filter that pulls out like 99% of like any bad stuff.
Interesting mushrooms.
Those are baby amanitas.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. But those are yellow, I think. See this? So this one right here. This is a red one. That's a bigger one of those.
Oh, yeah. It grows right there under the base of the tree. There must be something there that there's another one. See him?
I think the symbiotic relationship with the root systems.
See him? Look at that brook trout. They don't grow very big. I got another bite. Dang it. But I think I smushed it before he completely bit me. They grow right there. That's mosquito heaven. Okay. Other than the knee, how are you feeling about the altitude?
Still feel pretty good.
All right. Nice creek. Look at that clear, crystal, cold water. That's what's filling that guy.
The trout could come from over here, right?
What's that?
The trout could be coming up.
No, because this goes to the mountain, top of the mountain. Look at that guy.
Oh, he's huge.
Holy Moses. You're right, maybe some iron.
Yeah. Got that one.
Dang it, got bit by another mosquito. pine beetles.
You killed that tree.
Yep. What purpose does the pine beetle have? Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Dude that probably lives out here.
I think so. I think it's got like a,
He,
it's got like a plastic jar.
no, that's a bear box.
Oh, is
So these guys were camping. You have to have one. So if you go to the boulder field and camp,
it? Yeah.
you have to have a bear. There's no bears up there. Whew, that was a good one. But you have to have a bear box.
The one he had was like so big it wasn't fitting in his jar.
That thing was huge. And then he was like telling his, must have been his son, don't tell anybody where they are.
Is that what he was
I
saying?
think so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most people, unless you know, you're not eating mushrooms.
So this guy has started to die because of the pine beetle. See that? Look at that.
They like split.
Look at this. How do they eat tar? That's pine tar. It goes up. Wow. That's amazing. Okay. Apparently something likes pine tar. Other than baseball.
I think I saw him have an amanita in there too.
Oh, you did? Well,
They must be some.
well, like what you're saying is that maybe as long as they cook it, right?
Well, amanita, yes, you do need to cook it. But you only eat the amanita because it's like a ritualistic thing that the Indians used to do.
Oh.
So there's like hallucinogenic properties. Or, I guess, some people say it's more like an alcohol when you boil them down. But supposedly they don't have a great taste. And they're
No.
like really good. Morning.
Morning, how are you guys?
Good, how are you guys?
All right, thanks. Okay, we got more huckleberries, but I don't see any huckleberries.
Andrew used to have a big footprint on the
Oh yeah.
wall when he was in.
Ah.
But I wonder, I bet you're not, if you can't take a pine cone, you're probably definitely not too much.
Probably not. But I think with him and them being backwoods campers, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah. I'm not even really sure. So like, I've only had porcini as like a cooked down glaze. That I've never eaten. But they are like a rarity. So if you're finding them, you probably don't want to sell them.
Well, we know where they are.
Yeah.
We just walked up the trail. They were all over the place.
That's something else.
Mosquito heaven.
What's that?
Mosquito heaven right there. If we stop, they will whack us. That Nick guy, I think this was the trail where he says you go up that way and there's another 2 lakes up there that a lot of people don't hike. Is that the Sky Pond?
Yeah, first you'll see like a waterfall, then there's a little bit of a rock scramble up, and you'll see the lake of glass. You have to keep going past that to get to Sky Pond.
Is that about another hour or so?
Depending on your pace, I'd say yeah, 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
But it's worth it. It's really beautiful.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too. Wow. I think we saw that when we were on Longs. I think. Okay, do we need a water break or anything?
No. For me, I'm able to.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got the. I am very disappointed that there are no huckleberries. I hope those dudes didn't eat all of them.
There was a bunch.
There was a lot. Did you see that guy's eyes light up? He's like, the whole patch of them here. I said, yeah. Get them before the bears do. All right, step. No, well, I was gonna say that if we really had a lot of time, there's a glacier up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it said?
Yep. But that would be like another 2 miles.
Yeah.
And I think up here, what time is it, Chuck?
It's like 9:30.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 9:50.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
Okay, more huckleberries, but no huckleberry. Well, I think I'll take Rhonda's advice the next time. And I think that if we do come back out here again, which I will, because I want to go up Long's Peak, is I think we should take like 3 or 4 days
Yeah.
and just explore up here, right?
There's a lot going on.
Step.
Oh man, the fog's still there. I feel like it got thicker.
Did
I
it?
thought it was clearing up.
Oh, or it's moving in, because it's moving. Yeah, I can feel the cool breeze.
So, with all those stops and breaks going up Long Peak, it took us about, what, 13 hours you said? 2:30 to 2?
Well, I think we started about 2:45, and I'm going to say probably by the time we actually started hiking, I think it was probably right around 3.
So,
Maybe it was 2:45, I can't remember now.
if we can say that, like, it would be still between 12 to 14 hours, like, because if we got up there, that would have added a little bit more time, right?
Yep.
We should be able to leave at like 7 and get back by 7.
Yeah.
6.
But what they're saying, which makes sense, is because of the unpredictability of weather, you want to be off the mountain by noon. 1 o'clock that's why I was really surprised those kids said that they went up there at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Maybe they meant 2 in the morning. I don't know.
I mean, a 9-month-old needs to be fed every like 2-3 hours. So maybe they did mean 2. Right?
I would have to say so.
I feel like that makes more sense.
There's no way they could have humped it.
Because if you're stopping every couple hours, if you're stopping because you have to stop. Like, we stop in the car with D, it's easy a half hour.
Yep,
Like, time.
I'm with you on that. I really think that I think they started earlier.
Oh, they missed those ones if they were coming from back here.
Where?
There's some nice ones.
Over there?
But I think there's another red-capped one that looks similar to the polypore, or the porcini that's around here. But I think it doesn't get as big.
Oh, okay.
So I think maybe that's the telltale sign.
Bird.
Yeah, you know.
All right. How are you feeling and doing? You doing okay?
Feel it right here. Just not dizzy, just tired.
Good. Well, I'd rather have you tired a little bit than dizzy. I'm thinking we'll probably be on 10,000. And that fog is moving this way.